Welcome, dear friends, to our Yoga Nidra practice. Before we do Yoga Nidra, before we practice our Yoga Nidra, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit and share things that have been with me for a while, and I feel I need to share this as with Yoga Nidra, having an intention, or as we call it a sankalpa, is very, very important. So before we start the practice, I just would like to mention these few things, and maybe you resonate with it or not. The invitation is there to go deeper. So as we gather here, I invite you to just take a moment, make space, make yourself comfortable, and find a place or spot where you won't be disturbed for the next good hour. So this is a good time for you to set aside your time. So take a breath in and let it out, and let yourself just arrive in this moment, just being aware of where you are. There's no need to rush. There's no need to do anything. There's no need to fix anything. Just notice where you are in this moment. Just notice yourself. And also notice yourself as who you are, a being who has traveled the path, who is a pilgrim. Path of learning, of experiences, of joys, sorrows, challenges, all these things, and yet here you are listening to me, you are present, you are ready to be yourself, to take this time for yourself. You know, life often carries us forward so quickly that we do forget our natural state. You know, that state of wholeness, of being, of joy, clarity, calmness. And you know what? That wholeness has never left you. It's just been, all of this has been our choices. We chose to forget this. But through practices like this, you can remember, you can start peeling off that layers. Because this wholeness, this awareness, it just waits there beneath the surface, ready for you to remember the wholeness, ready to guide you back to yourself. Sometimes this remembering comes as a feeling or a thought. Like for instance, you might read a quote somewhere, or you might read a sentence in a book, or a book itself, some conversation you had with someone, or an animal crossing your path. So consider for a moment like the snake. If you think, maybe you haven't come across a snake in the physical world, but you've seen a snake in your dreams or in your mental image, mental mind. You've seen a snake, and a snake it's very ancient medicine. It's about shedding old skin, inviting the new, transformation. The butterfly also reminding us of on transformation. Just look at the cycle of the butterfly, the life cycle. The bee, showing that sweetness of working hard, working for the community, sweetness of devotion, and they're always there. The frog, bridging between feeling and action. Frogs live in the water, but they also live on the land. And the horse, moving with freedom, with strength, with confidence, with groundness. They are all teachers and with their own medicine. So in this space, there's no need to force insight. Just observe, just notice things as they arrive. Don't try to label anything. What stirs in your heart or your body, just pay attention to it. Just see where it leads you. Perhaps it's a question. Perhaps it's a sense of easiness. Perhaps it's just a quiet breath, just that moment of nothingness. Allow yourself. This is the secret. So just allow yourself to be open, to allow to whatever comes to come. And yeah, so with that, I will leave this with you. So if you want from this, start to think of some seed of intention that's starting to form within you, like a quiet prayer, a wish, or just to state simply to become more into the present moment. You are welcome to do so, but if nothing arises here, just it's fine. Just trust the space, and you will know when it's time to form that intention. So, okay, with that, okay, let's take a breathe in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Okay, so now in that space that you have found, now make more space so that you can lie comfortably on your back with a straight spine. And make yourself comfortable, maybe having a nice soft pillow underneath your head to support your head. Yeah. So I'll give you a few moments just to come into the space, and then we will start. Ready when you are. But yes. Okay. So, with that, get ready for Yoga Nidra. Lie down in Shavasana. In other words, lying with your palms facing up next to your sides, with your legs spread a little bit apart, feet flop to the side, spine is straight even though you're lying down. And make yourself as comfortable as possible. As I said, keep your feet apart and let them flop a little sideways. Arms slightly away from the body with your palms of your hands facing upwards. Adjust your clothes, blanket or positioning so that you can practice Yoga Nidra watching without moving and with no physical discomfort. Please close your eyes gently and keep them closed. The practice of Yoga Nidra is an act of hearing and the act of feeling. These are only the important factors: hearing and feeling. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of awareness plus the level of listening. In your dreams, you have no control. In Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I will only listen to the voice, to my voice. Repeat to yourself, I will not sleep. I will not sleep. Give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel the calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you're breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source, not labeling them, just listening. Now gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside this building where you are. And then to sounds inside the building. And now develop your awareness of the room, of your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls, the ceiling, the floor, and your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Do not concentrate, for this will interfere with the natural process. Natural breath. Focus on your natural breath. Keep on listening to me and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. This is the time to make your resolve, your sankalpa. A simple resolve, a simple resolve. It may be, I will awaken my spiritual potential. I will be a positive force for the evolution of others. Or, I am whole. I am aware, or I am healthy. I am loving awareness, or I am here to be the fullest expression of myself. So your intention should be short, stated in the positive, and as it's in the present tense. Please state your resolve clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body as quick as possible. The awareness has to jump from point to point. Please repeat mentally the name of each part after me and simultaneously become aware of that part. The practice always begins with the right hand. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together, top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and the space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. The calves and the floor. The heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor, then the sensation of all points together, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Continue. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and the lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids and then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of this respiration, navel to throat, throat to navel. Do not try to force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness and at the same time start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I am breathing in 54. I am breathing out 54. I am breathing in 53. I am breathing out 53. I am breathing in 52. I am breathing out 52, and so on. From 54 to number 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Please continue counting. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. Awareness of lightness. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold, and you feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect that feeling of heat in summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body, heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect that feeling of pain, awareness of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, mental or physical. Recollect this feeling and relive it, make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake. Are you drowsy or sleepy? Make sure that you are not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. The space we call Chirakasha. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space. A space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Imagine that it is a very early morning, still dark, and you are walking through hills climbing up towards some mountains. You are alone. You are walking east, and if you look back, you can see a crescent-shaped moon low in the sky. Soon the sun will rise over the mountains ahead of you. Far below in a valley, the lights of a small town twinkle through an early morning mist. The track twists back and forth on the side of a steep slope. It winds between huge boulders and over bridges, suspended across deep chasms. A gap between two hills gives a glimpse of a huge, snow-covered mountain ahead. The pale sky behind it heralds the dawn. You climb up through snow, and it makes a crunching sound as you break the surface and sink in. There are creaks and groans of moving ice as you quickly move across. Near the top of the mountain it becomes very cold. Winds howl around your body and snatch at your clothes. Snow and ice cling to your shoes. You reach the top, and a magnificent scene reveals itself before your eyes. To the east, a vast range of snow-covered peaks and dark valleys. And to the west, hills leading to rolling plains and the sea. Intensify your imagination and visualize the scene. See the sun rise like a golden ball in the east, scattering rays of golden light off snow that dazzles your eyes. Sweep your eyes around the sky. To the west, it is still grey. Above you, blue. And in the east, a delicate pink as it nears the sun. Watch the sunlight strike the tops of the mountains and move down their sides. Deep valleys emerge as the shadows retreat. You sit with legs crossed and contemplate this grand scene, the dawn of a new day. Let yourself experience this for some time. Let your mind flow freely with this experience. Bring your awareness back to Chidakasha. Bring your awareness to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Actually, this space can also be visualized in front of the forehead. So if you want to explore it a little, you can shift your gaze slightly upwards. But do not strain. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully, with detachment. Do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example colors or patterns, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Observe without labeling. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice, in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your resolve now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breath and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your whole body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, the walls, the ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside the room. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body. Wiggle your toes, rotating your wrists, and stretching the body, stretching yourself. Take your time. There's no hurry. Maybe hug your knees into your chest, swaying from side to side, keeping your eyes still closed. And then relax the legs back onto the floor. And when you are sure that you are awake, you can sit up slowly. Keep your eyes closed as you sit. Bring your hands in front of your chest with the palms meeting. And having a moment of gratitude for allowing yourself this time to connect with your deeper self, with your inner self. Take a breath in and sigh out through the mouth. And gently, slowly opening your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat.